Hey YouTube, what's going on? Abyssal here, and welcome to my how to do insane DPS on Krosus video. This is the third boss I'm doing this on, fourth video overall for the how to do insane DPS series. So as you see, we start the fight, I start building up my runic power as normal. This is one of the fights where I do pop Breath of Sindragosa and Hungering on pull. I'm not popping Sindragosa's Fury on pull here. The reason I'm not going to pop it on pull is because of Runic Chills and Thronebreaker. I'm going to have Sindragosa's Fury up for the first ads and the last ads. On this fight though, we don't get the last bridge ads. Sadly, I know normally you'd go like, oh my god, you didn't get the last phase ad, that's awesome, the fight was a lot shorter for you. Well, that last phase ads, that's a ton of DPS for me lost. But the pull, I am going to use 2 Hungerings on, so you see my first one finished, and I'm almost done my second one here, and I'm not going to be able to cleave off of the Burning Embers. So the best situation for this is that you get one on the boss that you actually leave. As you see right there, we don't. So I do not run back for that at all. I don't run out for Burning Embers. I want to stay on the boss as much as possible, or Burning Pitch. So I just stay on the boss the whole time, and I get a nice Sindragosa's Fury there. I hit 5 things with it, which was super good. That was some of the best clumping I could get. Normally they're spread up, but we had nice soaking there, all of them in the middle, and I got my Sindragosa's Fury off before they all died, and my potion was still up, so that's just a ton of damage. You're not going to have pill up for the first one, but that's okay. So right here I'm just following priority. It's okay that I burn a couple extra runic power there. I was kind of backing away a little bit. I maybe should have stayed in closer to the boss and just waited a bit more, get a little bit more DPS, because we did have Stampeding Roar for it, so I could have gotten out pretty fast, but that's just tiny min-maxing. That would add equate to like 500 extra DPS. But on this fight, you're really not going to have any mechanics to do, especially as a Frost DK, where your raid leader understands, hey, you really don't have much movement, so I'm not going to ask you to soak the back embers, so you're just really going to have to soak the front ones in melee. Sometimes you can kind of skip out a bit. There are a couple pulls where you'll see me, not run out at all. I'm down the boss, not even soak anything. Shh, don't tell anyone though. But on this fight, you are going to get your full 3 breaths, so you're not going to get that. Well, obviously, you're not going to get a 4th one, but you're going to get 3 great breaths. And on this one, the best thing to do is pop AMS there. The reason I pop AMS there is because I'm soaking a Burning Pitch, so I'm going to get about 20 runic power from that. That's nice. It helps me keep up breath just in case I get away from the boss for a bit. I didn't get away from the boss at all, so completely fine. And you're going to be a bit low there because just starting my breath, I was pretty low on runic power as I started, so it gave me a nice little bump before I popped Hungering. Our warrior did die from, I think, jumping off the edge. It just like made a retarded move, so it happens. But it's you want everyone up so the fight is as fast as possible as a Frost DK. So you either want the fight to last more than 5.5 minutes, so you get that second Fury on the ads, or you want it to last as short as possible, so you don't have those huge dips when breath isn't up. So right here, breath is not up, but pillar's up, so I'm just trying to maximize obliterate Rhinepock as much as I can. Don't get some, start dumping runic power, and then I just continue with the priority rotation. So I did make one mistake on this fight, and that was I did wait a little bit longer on breath than I should have. I should have popped it right when it came up. I waited a bit till we were on the last phase because the bridge break. I ended up popping it right before the bridge broke, so I didn't get as much DPS as possible, but that's okay because right here I'm just following my priority. It's just very boring move here. Should have popped this potion about here-ish, so I could have because right here is about where we're gonna have a minute left in the fight. So go soak a Burning Pitch, pop AMS beforehand. The reason I'm popping AMS there is because I don't want to take a lot of damage. So I'm attacking the Burning Embers here because I don't have breath up, so my damage is kind of negligible on the boss, and some people are almost dead. If another person dies, fight lasts a little longer, but it's not going to push the fight to last as long as it will take to get the second ads. So there's the third ads. So there's really no point in not going and killing the Ember there just to get everything down fast. Here's where I should have popped breath, but I didn't. So right here, and I waited until about here. So I pop breath there, and I pop Hungering a little bit in. I wait a bit, and the reason I'm waiting a bit is because the bridge is about to break, so I want to make sure that I have Hungering up for as long as possible. And I want to make sure I'm not devaluing the Hungering by using it while the bridge is breaking. But I unfortunately had to keep breath up. The fight was not going to last long enough. Right here, we're just we're just trying to kill the fight as fast as possible, or kill the boss as fast as possible, and the fight. Use Cinder Gross's Fury there because I know at this point, hey, I'm not going to get up for the ads. Maybe should have used it a little bit earlier for Pillar of Frost, but that's okay because this was a really nice parse. This was a 98 percentile. I think it was 99 at the time. Right now it's kind of dwindled down to a 97, but it was still a really nice top 100 parse. Very happy about that. What did it end up at? 878, I think I see. Something like that. Very good. And that's about it. So some little quick tips at the end are 2 Hungerings on pull. Save Cinder Grossa for the first ads. And if you haven't had this on farm for a while, you're probably going to get your Cinder Grossa for the last phase ads. So I will talk to you guys later. Hope this video helped and have a good day.